150,000 jobs this year, guys, have been cut from one sector. And you know what that sector is. It's the tech sector. Listen, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about what I think is gonna happen for the rest of the year and what I think is going to happen for the next year, especially in this tech sector. But again, it's just not the tech sector you should be worried about. You should be worried about the whole economy because your job can be on the line next. My name is Orlando. Welcome to the channel, guys. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help out the channel. And guys, I have a newsletter that will give you tremendous value. And guess what? It's free. How can you beat free? And as always, if you need any type of financing for a commercial property or an investment property, I am your guy. I've been doing it for almost 20 years and I can assist you with that. That information is in the pinned comment and in the description, guys. Let's just jump straight into it, guys. We know that layoffs and more layoffs and more layoffs are going to happen. And I've been trying to let everybody know that it won't just stop in one sector. I said this a year ago and I'm saying it today. I know when everybody is telling you, hey, listen, it's just Google. Oh, hey, listen, it's just all of these other tech companies like Uber and Intel. They're all telling you the same thing. Don't worry about any other sector other than the tech sector.
I disagree.
But the question is why is the tech sector the only one that everybody believes is going to get affected by this economy going down? We're going to talk about it. It is ridiculous. It says the tech industry in 2024 is witnessing a significant wave of layoffs, with nearly 150,000 workers losing their jobs across major companies like Tesla, Intel, Microsoft, and Cisco. As the market adapts to changing economic conditions, tech giants are streamlining their operations to cost cut, restructure their business, and align with evolving market demands. Guys, what does that mean to you? I'm here to get rid of all of this jargon and just get to the point. If an economy is going down, jobs will be lost.
That's it.
And I know no one wants to tell you this. Everybody's having a very hard time telling you this. But if you just go to the grocery store, if you just go to the gas station, if you just try to buy a house, if you try and try and try again, you will see everything is high. What does that mean? That means everything is high for a reason. And why is that? It's because our economy is going in a downward direction. Now, people will try to tell you this all day long. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's not going to happen to you. It's not going to happen to you. Don't worry. Your job is safe. Don't worry. You're in a foolproof job. Don't worry. Every tech company needs programmers. That's what they told you.
Do you believe in this thing or not?
And let me tell you this. When they tell you to worry, it's already too late.
Wait, what?
That's the reason why channels like mine, where I'm trying to get you to read in between the lines, to understand that these companies aren't loyal.
Like and subscribe.
And I know what you're thinking. Orlando, my company is loyal. Orlando, you don't know. My company, they call me family. We call each other family all the time. I go to their house and we barbecue. My kids play with their kids. There is nothing that they won't tell me that's coming down the pipe that I wouldn't know early. Well, let's go straight to this. Intel cuts 15,000 jobs amid the toughest year in history in a bid to save $10 billion by 2025. And Intel announced a massive reduction in its workforce, cutting 15,000 jobs, or over 15% of its total headcount. Facing substantial losses, the chipmaker giant is slashing R&D. What? Somebody said that the first thing that these companies will do is get rid of you.
Do you believe me yet?
You thought that you were family and you thought that you personally were worth $10 billion. Because let me tell you what, Intel looks at it and goes, you're not worth $10 billion. All of you guys together. And I know, listen, no one's going to tell you this, but they think of you just as a number. Yes. Tesla's doubling blow, 20,000 jobs lost. Tesla, led by Elon Musk, has been executing aggressive layoffs, reducing its workforce by over 20,000 employees across multiple departments. Musk's directive to be absolutely hardcore about job cuts led to layoffs in both junior and senior executive ranks. Let me guess. You thought Elon Musk was your friend.
This is Elon Musk.
You thought Elon would make sure that he gave you work-life balance. You thought Elon was going to bring back the balance where you could do things with your kids and then also make a lot of money with your job.
You know, what? Is that actually happened? Of course it happened.
Did you think you thought that Elon was going to have your best interest at heart? Well, let me tell you what, they don't. You know what Elon did? He went in there and the same thing that he's doing with Tesla, he did with Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. He made cuts to save money. He made cuts to make the company more profitable. He made cuts. It didn't matter if you've been working there for 10, 15, 20 years. It doesn't matter. You're fired! These guys do not think of you as family. Cisco slashes 10,000 jobs because I've done each one of these, guys, each one of these I've done a video on. I've done a video on Cisco, I've done a video on Tesla. You want more of a breakdown of actually what happened? Just go through my catalog. Go through my catalog and you will see. You will see that these companies aren't loyal. Networking giant Cisco laid off approximately 10,000 employees in 2 rounds of layoffs this year. The company made a 5% workforce reduction in February, followed by another 7% reduction in the second half. Now, I just want you to think about this. Think about this. The economy goes down and you think, that these corporations are going to pay you more money? You think that these corporations are going to say, we're losing money because we're not selling as much as we did when everybody was home. We're going to keep John because he makes the whole department run. He is someone that we cannot live without. That's what you guys think that these corporations are going to do. Instead, this is what these corporations do. Hey, do you know we're getting rid of John? Who's John? Then when you come into your job, you're locked out. You got boxes by the door. They've already packed up the frames with you and your children in the picture, already packed up and sealed, ready to go. It actually has your name on the box. Go figure. But they wanted to keep you as family. You didn't get an email. You didn't get anything. You found out when you came to work. They couldn't even let you know over the weekend. And guess what? They did it over the holidays. But guess what? You still don't believe me. So let's just go through a couple more. Uber cuts 6,700 jobs as the pandemic strain continues. Uber is still reeling from the effects of COVID-19 pandemic, reduced its demand in the ride-sharing sector, and has laid off 6,700 employees. Did you think that Uber knew that they were going to cut people? Of course they did. The pandemic wasn't going to last forever. Everybody using rideshare during the pandemic, everybody knew that was going to end. So do you think that a corporation did not think that that was going to end? Someone in the back said, of course not. They didn't know, Orlando, that it was going to end. I heard you. Guess what? I have a rock outside. Takes you back in time. All you got to do is just pay me some money for it. That's all I'm asking for. $100,000. It will take you back in time. If it doesn't work, you weren't working hard enough. That's what I got for you. If you think that Uber did not know this, then we have Dell faces second round of cuts, eliminate 6,000 jobs, and it continues to go on and on and on. We haven't even got to Amazon. We haven't even got to the other huge Google, Apple. We could go on and on and on, guys. And it's only going to get worse before it gets better. But here's my thing. I know we were talking about the tech sector, but let me just make this perfectly clear so that everybody understands this. It's just not the tech sector. Hospitals. What's going to happen at the beginning of the year with the new president, with Trump being president? He's saying he's going to lay off tons of federal employees. Remember, that was a sector that was untouchable. That was a sector that was supposedly you get in there and no one can let you go because you have tenure, right? You have seniority. Everybody loves federal jobs. And they're saying they're going to get rid of it. So they're going to lay off a ton of federal employees. I don't know if it's going to happen or not, but let's see. You have to go by what the guy says. He's saying he's going to lay off thousands of federal employees. Now, that's not tech. Then we have teachers. Then we have the car companies. It could go on and on and on outside of tech, guys. Now, remember, this same argument was had last year. Oh, it's only tech. It's only tech. And where did that get us? You're taking a risk standing on business. Standing on These companies will not let me go. It will only stay in the tech. It's a losing battle because you've already been proven wrong. Now, you can do round two, and we can do round two and figure out who's wrong in this. So the question is who's going to win that wager? Is it going to be you? Is it going to be me, who believes that it's going to continue to spread across all industry? Or will it be you who thinks that it will just be the tech industry that feels this effect and no one else will be affected? Look, I'm willing to have the discussion. Put it in the comment section. But as always, I hope you got value out of this content, but you know you won't get all of your information from this one video. I need you to watch this video right here. Yes, this one right here. It will give you information on the housing market, financial news, and then get you into your first rental property. And the information I will give you in that video, it will be gold. See you in the next one. Thanks.